They first met after Paul was entered as a prize in an online roulette game. And fortunately, Evelyn won the game, and as a consequence, won Paul. Their first phone conversation lasted a short 7 hours, and discussions were had with just about everything and anything. Paul and Evelyn quickly found that they had a lot in common, the main being that they liked to talk a lot. It was at about the 45-minute mark that Paul went out on a limb and asked Evelyn if she'd like to meet for coffee. And despite panicking, Evelyn said yes. As the week progressed in the lead up to their coffee date, they were both pressed for time. So Evelyn invited Paul to her place with the intention of cooking him Mexican. I'm supposed to be serious, so. If cooking Mexican means racing to the nearest Mexican restaurant and popping it on plates before Paul arrives, then as Paul said, Evelyn did a bang-up job until Paul arrived at Evelyn's house first. Paul's nerves were quickly alleviated when he saw Evelyn carrying the Mexican dinner from the restaurant towards him, and all he could think was just how beautiful she was. This first date lasted a mere 11 hours, so it's safe to say that they were instantly hooked. They ate, they talked, they laughed a lot, and they watched Man on Fire. And Paul says it was safe to say, from that very day, she had me. Evelyn says the comfort between she and Paul was instantly extraordinary, and he literally swept her off her feet. She felt within days it was like they had known each other for years, and she introduced Paul to her children early in the picture because of this comfort. And naturally, they were hooked too, reassuringly telling their mum that she needed to take a chance with Paul. This began a beautiful friendship, relationship, and a blending of families. Not only did Evelyn fall in love with Paul, but her children fell in love with Paul too, along with most of her family and her friends. Evelyn's life plan quickly changed from her focus on raising the boys, working hard, travelling and fun times, to dating, moving in with Paul, and today getting married. Evelyn's friends found this quite hilarious, particularly after her many anti-men rants, and were concerned that there was something wrong with her. There was nothing wrong, of course. She had simply fallen in love, and Paul had awakened different hopes and different dreams. Paul and Evelyn have grown to love one another for many reasons in their time together, and it gives me great pleasure to share just some of these with you all now. Paul loves that Evelyn is a very intelligent and talented individual. He loves that she is a supportive and loving mother and partner, and loves how much she absolutely adores her 3 handsome boys. He just keeps saying that, doesn't he? Paul loves listening to Evelyn talk. He loves that she is so smart. He loves how much Evelyn loves her family and her close friends, as family is such a priority to Paul also. He loves how supportive she has been to him. Evelyn has a belief in Paul that he can achieve anything he puts his mind to, and she always encourages him to do everything. Evelyn has the most beautiful, uplifting smile, and Paul loves her. He also loves her loud, spontaneous laugh. And finally, I knew you'd do it on Steve. And finally, Paul loves how much Evelyn loves him and how she expresses her love for him every single day. Evelyn loves Paul's humour, his caring nature and his intelligence. She says a lot of people describe Paul as a different level of jolly. She agrees with this 100%, as even when things aren't funny, Paul makes them funny. Evelyn often says to Paul that there is so much more activity in that head of his than in anyone else's head. Evelyn loves that Paul is a gentle giant and that he is so caring and so nurturing. She loves the comfort and the security that he provides her, loving the real Evelyn, all of her flaws, all of her insecurities, loving what she stands for and accepting her for what she is and for what she's not. Evelyn loves that Paul loves the boys and looks after them as if they were his own. The care and the support he shows all of them and all who have the pleasure of being in his life is tremendous. Paul will do anything in his power to help and care for his loved ones. Evelyn loves that Paul is very intelligent and has a wealth of knowledge about just about anything you can imagine. At any given time, Paul will be telling jokes, singing, playing the guitar, training people, or in deep explanation about some world theory. Evelyn loves all of this about Paul and much, much more.
The family love that.
In essence, Paul and Evelyn love each other's kind and caring ways, and they love the unconditional love and commitment they both have for Antoine, Tyrese and Keenan, and for each other. Paul hopes to spend the rest of his life with this beautiful and amazing lady. He can't wait to watch these three handsome blokes grow into men and to help Evelyn raise and guide them in their journey through life. He hopes they buy a big enough property to build the kids' houses on so they never have to leave, as this would be Evelyn's dream come true. But most of all, he hopes that Evelyn and he can have a long life filled with love and happiness, because he just can't imagine it any other way. Equally, Evelyn wishes the absolute world for her boys, and she's also looking forward to enjoying and watching them grow into the stunning, successful men that they are developing into together with Paul. She wishes for happiness, health and wealth for every member of her family, and to always be united in their hearts as a family, keeping the closeness and the strength that they share together now and forever. Now we're going to get married. I've just got to be serious again. I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. So before you, Paul Joseph Kalolo, that was perfect, wasn't it? Perfect. And you, Evelyn Patricia Cruz, are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of all of these lovely witnesses. I'm bound to remind you of the solemn and the binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Before Paul and Evelyn exchange their beautiful vows today, I'm going to ask them each some questions, and I'm going to ask Paul those questions first. Paul, do you take Evelyn as your wife? Will you always support her in everything that she does? Will you stand beside her in times of joy and hold her close in times of sorrow? Do you promise to make her always feel loved? Will you forever be her best friend and partner for life and be ever faithful? Will you always protect and keep her safe? Do you devote your love and your heart and your life to Evelyn from this day forward?
I do.
There's a deep breath.
I do.
Evelyn, do you take Paul as your husband? Will you always support him in everything that he does? Will you stand beside him in times of joy and hold him close in times of sorrow? Do you promise to always make him feel loved? Will you forever be his best friend and partner for life and be ever faithful? Will you always protect and keep her safe? Do you devote your love, your heart and your life to Paul from this day forward?
I do.
I ask the persons here present
I ask the persons here present
to witness that I, Paul Joseph Kalolo,
take you,
Evelyn Patricia Cruz,
to be my lawful wedded wife. I, Paul, take you, Evelyn, to be my wife. Because of you, I love, I smile, and I dare to dream again. I promise to always be your biggest fan.
I promise to support our family.
I promise to support our family
In a household filled
with laughter, patience, understanding, and love.
I vow to not just grow old together,
I vow not to just grow old together,
but to grow together,
loving
what I know of you,
loving what I know of you,
trusting what I don't know,
and trusting what I don't know yet.
I take you as you are,
I take you as you are,
and who you're yet to become.
and who you're yet to become.
I choose to always stand beside you,
I choose to always stand beside you,
sharing all of your laughter,
sharing all of your laughter,
and sharing all of your
and sharing all of your tears.
You will always have my respect,
You will always have my respect,
my encouragement,
my loyalty,
my compassion,
my compassion,
and my never-ending love
and my never-ending love
towards you you as my lover,
toward you as my lover,
my best friend,
my best friend,
and my soulmate.
and my soulmate.
As we always say,
you are my forever one.
I have given you my hand to hold,
I have given you my hand to hold,
and now I give you my life to keep.
and now I give you my life to keep.
Kiss you.
Of course you can.
No, wait.
Oh, okay. I'm so used to it. Do what you want. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I ask the persons here present
I ask the persons here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
Evelyn Patricia Cruz,
Evelyn Patricia Cruz,
take you,
take
Paul
you,
Joseph Camilla,
Paul Joseph Kalala,
to be my lawful
to
wedded
be
husband.
my lawful wedded husband.
I, Evelyn, take you, Paul,
I, Evelyn, take you, Paul,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
Because of you, I love.
Because of you, I laugh,
I smile,
I smile,
and I dare to dream.
and I dare to dream again.
I promise to always be your biggest fan.
I promise to always be your biggest fan.
I promise to support our family
I promise to support our
in
family
a household filled
in a household filled
with laughter,
with laughter,
patience,
understanding, and love.
I vow to not just grow old together,
I vow to not just grow old together,
but to grow together,
but to grow together,
loving what I know of you
loving what I know of you,
and trusting what I don't know yet.
trusting what I don't know yet.
I take you as you are,
I take you as you are,
and who you're yet to become.
and who you're yet to become.
I choose to always stand beside you,
I choose to always stand beside you,
sharing all of your laughter
sharing all of your laughter
and sharing all of your tears.
and all of your tears.
You will always have my respect,
You will always have my respect,
my encouragement,
my
my
encouragement,
loyalty,
my loyalty,
my compassion,
my
and
compassion,
my never-ending love towards you.
and my never-ending love towards you.
As my lover,
As my lover,
my best friend,
my best
and
friend,
my soulmate.
and my soulmate.
As we always
As we always
say,
say,
you are my
you are my
forever one.
forever one.
I have given you my hand to hold,
I have given you my hand to hold,
and now I give you my life to keep.
and now I give you my life to keep.
Evelyn and Paul have exchanged beautiful vows declaring their love for one another, so I now ask them to exchange rings as a visible sign of this love and this commitment.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
From this day forward,
You shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter,
and my arms will forever be your home.
and my arms will forever be your home. That's beautiful.
That's fine. With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter,
and my arms will forever be your home.
and my arms will forever be your home.
Evelyn and Paul, today you have married your one true love and your soulmate. And all that we can all wish for is that this bliss is shared and celebrated between the two of you, together with your handsome boys, for all of your lives together. So here in the presence of your family and your friends, you've exchanged vows and you've exchanged rings, and of course you've declared before all of us that you will live together in marriage. So we all hope you have a very happy and long life and that it is filled with many more fun adventures. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my very great pleasure to present to you for the very first time Paul and Evelyn Mitchell as husband and wife.
Where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, some melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
There's a line in the sand, can you see it moving? By the way of the wind, it's taken up on the wing of the hurricane, and who knows where it comes down again. With all these shooting stars and all these satellites, who will ever know what is wrong from what is right? And who will ever know what is wrong from what is right? Who will ever know what is wrong from what is right? And who will ever know what is wrong from what is right?
This very special occasion today, to see Paul happy, like this happy. I haven't seen him like this in a very long time. And then to see the new extended family, it's been an awesome experience. I think usually at times like this when a close relative or the best man or whatever gets up, we're supposed to embarrass the groom or make some anecdotal speeches and stuff like that. But I think I've prepared something. I was going to wing it, but I prepared something. I just want to give maybe a little bit of an insight to Paul, who he is, and we grew up in a pretty small part of New Zealand, and it was a pretty rough upbringing and stuff like that. And as a young person, Paul used to tell me all about his dreams and how he wanted to have big pictures of everything, and he wanted to make something of himself, and he wanted to find someone special to share his life with. But there was a period of time where all of that seemed like it was out of the way for him. It was like a bit hard. He went through a bit of a rough patch there, relationship-wise, and to see him come out on the other side and see him happy again and see him with the energy to now chase his goals again and see that fire and the desire to reach for something greater than where he was. It's like he's been resurrected in some sort of way, and I think all of that credit comes down to the bond and the special relationship him and Evelyn has, and Evelyn has definitely had a very positive influence on Paul, and it's an awesome thing to see. If you don't know Paul, obviously like me and the other brothers do, he's a very strong-headed person, and he's a a real, from the outside he's a tough-looking character. He comes across as a macho type person, but underneath all of that, he's actually a really vulnerable, caring, kind-hearted. He'll do anything for his family, his loved ones, and he'll go the extra mile for people that he cares about, and the ones that are close to him. And I think that's a really awesome characteristics about our brother Paul. He's been, as I was just saying, he's come out of his shell a little bit more, I suppose, since he's met Evelyn. That's been awesome to see. It's been great to see, he's reinvigorated and stuff like that, and he's chasing his goals, and he's turned the corner. I wish I could say more. I'm like so shit scared at the moment, but what I would like to do at the right now is just share. We're going to get Georgie to come up, get the brothers to come out. We're going to kick the night off with the haka, and we'll get this thing started.
Thank you, Bill.
Voy a construir un barco para que navegue al sur. Un universo negro como el ébano más puro, construir de blanco nuestro amor para el futuro. En una noche cerrada voy a detener el tiempo, soñar a tu lado que nuestro amor es eterno. Y volar, volar tan lejos, donde nadie nos obstruya el pensamiento. Volar, volar sin miedo, como palomas libres, tan libres como el viento. Y vivir lo nuestro. Y amarnos hasta quedar sin aliento. Soñar, soñar despiertos. En un mundo sin razas, sin colores, sin lamento, sin nadie que se oponga. En que tú y yo nos amemos. Voy a detener el tiempo y mantener a mi lado nuestro amor que es sagrado. Solo viviré lo nuestro y amarnos hasta quedar sin aliento. Volar tan lejos como palomas libres como el viento.
Big applause for this wonderful family. Woo! That was amazing. Yeah? That was really beautiful, Paul.
Hello everyone and welcome. I've been given the honor of making a speech on behalf of the Sesso Cruz family. I would like to start by saying a big congratulations to my mum and my stepdad Paul on their marriage today. Mum, you look like a beautiful angel. Paul, you look good too. I love you both very much. Today, not only do we officially have Paul as our stepdad, but we have gained the coolest bunch of uncles, aunties and cousins as well. I would name them all, but there are too many of them. We would also like to welcome the Kululas into our little familia. How we met Paul. It was my mum's birthday and she told us a friend of hers was coming over, a male friend that we hadn't met before. We didn't think anything of it. There was a knock at the door and then Paul walked in. We looked up and thought, oh my God, it's The Rock. He was so big and tall, and he looked so much like The Rock. Paul was so loud and friendly, always joking around and laughing. We liked him straight away, and we liked him for our mum. Antoine even told Mum that she had to take a chance with him. See, Mum had a life plan, and it only included the four of us. What we didn't know was that Mum had already taken a chance with him. Mum was already dating him. Even though she didn't tell us straight away, we were really happy about Paul. Antoine, Therese and me would like to say thank you to both of you. Even though we may not always show it, we really appreciate everything you do for us. Mum, you have always worked so hard to give us the best of everything, and we know there is nothing in the world you wouldn't do for us, and there is nothing in this world we wouldn't do for you. You have such belief in us, your support and encouragement for us. You really make us believe we can do anything. We are really happy you fell in love with Paul. It's nice for us to know that when we're not home, you are not alone anymore and we don't have to worry. We are the luckiest boys in the world to have you as our mum and our best friend. Paul, the relationship we have with you is super special. You do so much for us. You protect us, you make sure we keep fit and healthy when we don't want to. You are always giving us guidance on how to grow and become good men. I really love that you are my soccer coach. I know that rugby is your thing, so you putting your hand up to coach my team was special for me because none of the other dads put their hand up. It made me feel proud. Thank you for putting so much effort and believing in us the way you do. We really love and feel proud to call you our stepdad. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a great night.
Thank you. You made your granddad proud. Keenan, your speech. You're so confident. I love it. I love your spunk. You're beautiful, confident. You get out there, you just do what you have to do. I can't wait to see what you're going to turn into. Maybe we have the next cruise politician in the house. So I love you, Memod. Tyrese, I call him Tyrone. I may be your mum, but Tyrese, the relationship that him and I have, the comfort that he has with me, he'll tackle me, he'll throw me into things. He thinks I'm more of his sister than I am his mother. But I love the comfort that you have with me, and I love you, Memor, so, so much. The my three boys, you're different. You're different, and I know you're mine. And all mothers are going to say how special you are. But the support, the love, the encouragement that you have for me, it's almost like a parent to a child. But you're my kids, and you have that for me. So I'm blessed to have you as my children, and there aren't enough words to say how much I love you. I'd like to thank Salvatore and Serena. You guys are our dance teachers. Love you guys to death. And, you know, you're with my family sitting today, not just because you're MC and we wanted you to watch the dance, but because we love you and we see you as familia as well. So thank you. I'm doing well. Ringing it. So we've had a lot of people come from all over the country and the world. So Team Brisbane, wherever you are, thank you. Team Gold Coast, wherever you are. Team Vegas, thank you, woo. Special and shout out to my niece and her partner who have come out from Vegas to be with you, well, to celebrate and to enjoy the country and have a great vacation with us. But thank you for coming all the way. Woo! Go Team Vegas. I'd also like to, Keenan, you took the words out of my mouth, and to welcome the Kalolos. Well, I'm a Kalolo now, so to welcome you guys anyway to our family. And, you know, I will do the same thing as Keenan. There are so many of you, so I won't mention all of you, but thank you so much for being here and the effort that you've gone to, the support and the welcoming to, this goes to all the kids as well, you know, calling the boys your cousins straight away and things like that. So, yeah, it means a lot. So thank you. And last but not least, Paul, I can't see you because of the light, so I'll just move over. There you are. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Again, Keenan did everything. You covered all bases, Mehmet. Taught you well. It's the 2 months ago, I'll just quickly share a story. I realised how much Paul always says that we changed his life, and I never quite understand what that means, besides, you know, being a single man to coming to a woman with 3 kids. But about 2 months ago, it was a Sunday night, and the boys were out and they were being dropped off at about 8 o'clock, and we're sitting there in the lounge desperately trying to get the laundry done. And we've got a mess everywhere. The whole week had been busy with soccer training and all sorts of stuff going on. And we'd confused baskets. I'm sure we all have done that. So we're all sitting there, and then he said to me, he said, "Oh my God, Ev," and then, or Mama, he calls me Mama. He said, "Oh my God, Mama." And I said, "What?" He said, "I never would have thought that I'd be sitting here doing laundry and smelling socks to see which ones were clean or dirty." At that moment, I felt so embarrassed. I laughed too loud. I was so embarrassed, but I was also filled with love, and I realised at that moment just how much we had actually changed his life. So, the way you care for the kids, no one knows that they're not yours, because you care for them, you love them, you do everything for them as if they were your own. And as a mother, priceless. I can't say anything about that. The way you love, treat me, care for me equally as the kids, you've really united us. And as Keenan once said to me, Paul put us back together, Mum. So I love you, Mehmet, and I'm so honoured and happy and overwhelmed today to have become your wife. So thank you, everybody.
First of all, I want to thank absolutely every individual person in this room for being a part of our amazing experience today. Evelyn pretty much said everything, including the joke I was going to say. Okay. Can you please move that light, man? I can't even see my new wife. We'll start with these kids, eh? You put it straight in front of the kids. Jazz Beer, who is this guy? Nah, that's kidding. Nah, it's all good, man. Antoine, Tyrese, and Keenan. You're freaking little legends, I swear. I'm gonna try my best not to swear. I swear a lot. And I know there's a lot of kids in here, so it might slip out. Eventually, yeah? These kids are amazing. They care for their mum so much. I know how kids care for their parents, but these kids take it to a new level where sometimes it's annoying. Where's my mum? She's in the toilet. Can I go in there? If you want to. But I love these kids, man, and I know they're not biologically mine, but they're mine now. I'll never treat them any different. They're my family, that's it, you know? And they've got, as they said, there's too many of them to name, so I'm not gonna do it as well. But they have all their uncles over here, and all their cousins and aunties at the back over there. I'm pretty sure you guys will get to meet them eventually, and their cousins over there. Oh, well, what a... It's been freaking cool. This is just cool. I just like standing here and looking at everybody. Usually I have plenty to say, but I'm finding myself speechless today. I was told I couldn't turn around to see Evelyn walk down the aisle. And when I did, I was like, holy shit. The first time I seen her, when I was getting out of my car and she got out of her car, I went, holy shit, it's Selena. If you guys don't know who Selena is, it's like some famous Spanish Latin singer who died. But she's alive. Thanks to everybody who came from great distances to be here to share our day as well. Team Vegas, Team Brisbane, Team, where else are we? Point Cook. To have the amazing support from my 4 amazing brothers, and then that little man sitting right at the end over there, Tyrese. There's a reason why he's sitting at that table. I love that kid, I swear. He's like my little brother, not like my son. And I treat the other 2 exactly the same as well. Evelyn. Holy shit. Everybody knows how infectious her laugh is, yeah? Is that the word, infectious? Yeah? Every time she starts laughing, it just brightens up the room. Now, I know that sounds corny and shit, but far out. You know what I mean, yeah? Yeah? Everybody who knows her or met her, she'll infect you with happiness. And that's what she done to me. You changed my life so much. For the better too, yeah? I don't know what else to say, but I will always love you for the rest of my life. And these kids too, yeah?
There's a line in the sand, can you see it moving? By the way of the wind. It's taken up on the wing of the hurricane. who knows where it comes down again? With all these shooting stars and all these satellites, who will ever know what is wrong from what is right? And who will ever know what is wrong from what is right? It's alone and dark, or so I'm told. Or we could build a house on it and we could call it home. It's a try. Doesn't it always seem a little hard to get by? Always stuck in the middle when we want to be on the outside. To be on the outside, stuck in the middle when we want to be on the outside. On the outside. And all these satellites, who will ever know what is wrong from what is right? And who will ever know what is wrong from what is right?